Good morning and welcome back to Darwin, Northern Territory, Australia. Today is February the 12th, 2022, so I just thought I'd give you a bit of an update of how Darwin's going at the moment. We're in the middle of our monsoon season, but today we've got some nice blue skies and sunshine. And I thought I'd come out for a drive. We're at the Parap markets because it's Saturday morning, and we'll head into Darwin City, but I'm just going to grab a lime and ginger drink from the fruit shake lady in here at the Parap markets. So I'll just duck in here, and then we will continue our journey into the city. Absolutely glorious day. Humidity is up, so yeah, as you can see, the markets are very quiet. It's just us locals, so if you're interstate just looking for a getaway, come up for a week or two, there's plenty of room at the moment. There's not a lot going on. We still have our markets, and yeah, it's really nice. If you've been here in the dry season, at peak tourist season, the queues and the lines are very busy.
Ginger and lime, medium, thanks.
And you can barely move. But not today. Okay, got my lime and ginger with a dash of honey and ice. Really refreshing. Okay, so we'll just head back to the car. Just on the left here, this is one of my favourite laksa places. Really nice getting the combination in there. Alright, so back in the car, let's head on to Darwin City. It's only a few minutes down the road. We'll get out of Parap and we'll go through Stuart Park. Now you probably noticed in there, people serving have to wear a mask, and if you cannot distance 1.5 metres, it's a good idea for yourself to wear a mask as well. If you are out on your own, walking around or riding your bike, no mask required outside. Check-ins are still required because the COVID is spreading rapidly up here in the Northern Territory. We're getting over 1,000 cases per day at the moment, so I think the authorities are just keeping a bit of an eye on it, even though it's spreading far and wide. From Darwin down to Alice, and not a great deal of people have ended up in hospital from it, but that's the fear they think they have to control. Alright, so we're just heading down Parap Road, and we will turn right here onto the Stuart Highway. If you've been up here, you will recognise it. Just edited out the 2-minute wait for the lights to change. So we're just going into Stuart Park now. one of the original residential areas, and still quite popular because it is right next to Darwin City. A lot of the units and housing is a little bit old, but there are some newer developments in there. So there's not a lot on the highway here. A few car yards, Buff Club on the right, nice big office works on the left. Now, being Saturday morning, not a lot of people come into Darwin City. A lot will go out to Casuarina to do their shopping, but there's a few cars around. Just going over the Daly Street Bridge now as we enter into Darwin City. So this road ceases to be the Stuart Highway, it's now called Daly Street. Left there on McMinn. So some of the newer apartment buildings on the right and left there. We're just going to go left here onto Cavanaugh Street. So you've got McMinn, Cavanaugh, Smith, Mitchell, and then the Esplanade. So it's a fairly simple grid which makes up the Darwin City area. It's quite a small area, so it's easy to find your way around. Those 40k signs are because it's a school zone right here, but not on the weekends. You've got to be careful though during the week, between 7 and 5 in the afternoon, it is 40k, so just be aware if you come up here. A lot of people do get caught with that one. So we've got the big Woolies on the right hand side here. On the left is the big construction zone where they're building the new Charles Darwin Uni, which is going to take a couple of years to build. Post office on the left, so we'll just chuck a lap and I'll come back to the post office. Okay, we're just going right here onto Nucky Street. Very mild traffic. As I say, there's not a lot going on in town. There's something happening. I'm not sure if it's at the Darwin Entertainment Centre or at the waterfront. We've got the Wiggles in town this weekend, and they're doing several shows, so people have come from far and wide. Take the kids, and a lot of people have grown up with the Wiggles, so I think that's brought a few more people into town as well. So on the left there is the Smith Street Mall. Just driving up Nucky Street here. Darwin Central Hotel on the right. And if you're looking for some pretty good food, a little place on the right here, I can't quite see it, called the Non La. Highly recommend that one. Directly in front of us is the Mitchell Centre, which has got Coles and Telstra and such. So we're just going to go left on Mitchell Street here. reasonably busy for a Saturday. A lot of people like to come into town and stay a night at a nice hotel. So that's the Hilton right there. So some people might be just doing their Saturday night at the Hilton and just have some fun on Mitchell Street for Saturday night. Parliament House there directly in front. Big building on the left is called the Charles Darwin Centre. Reasonably new building, built by the Pasquale family, and that is their head office as well. Okay, so we'll just turn left back into Cavanaugh Street. Cavanaugh Hotel on the right there. Lovely shade structure. Vines are slowly getting there. Alright, so that's pretty much it for today. Just a quick drive through to show that Darwin's still going along quite nicely. A little bit quiet because it is not the tourist season, and it's just us locals getting around doing our business, enjoying the sunshine and the humidity. Alright, so I'm just going to turn right at this corner here where the post office is, so I can check my post office box. So thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.